This is Bowie Baysox Baseball. After a lost season, Baysox Baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Baysox Baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Baysox Baseball.
And live from the Diamond in Richmond, Virginia, it is time for Game 2 of this 6-game series between your Bowie Baysox and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. On the heels of a big Game 1 win last night, the Baysox winning 6-1 in the series opener over Richmond, the 13th time those two teams have met this season. Toby Welk, his 7th home run in a Double-A uniform, a 2-run shot in the first. Greg Cullen, a home run in the 9th. It was a win for Cody Sedlock. Bowie will try to make it 2 in a row against the Flying Squirrels down at the Diamond here this afternoon. Once again, good morning, everyone. Wow, what a unique thing to say here this season. Our first 12:05 first pitch of the 2021 season, and it comes on July 28th in a game that is being played down in Richmond, Virginia. Broadcasting remotely from Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball. Paul Fritschner bringing you the action today. Adam Pohl will not be back with me until next week up in Somerset, so it will be 9 games. Just me, myself, and I bringing you Baysox Baseball over the next week and a half. But Bowie will try to build on the momentum that they started last night. A 6-1 win over the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Caleb Killian had just shut down the Baysox a few weeks ago. He had thrown 7 scoreless innings in a start here against the Baysox at Prince George's Stadium. But the Baysox got to the right-hander early. He only lasted 4 innings. He allowed 3 earned runs, 4 runs total on 5 hits with a walk and 6 strikeouts. Bowie with 3 runs in the top of the first inning, including a 2-run home run from Toby Welk. Bowie got 1 more homer in the 9th inning, the second home run of the season from Greg Cullen, as Bowie went on to win 6-1. The bane of Richmond's existence right now is hitting with runners in scoring position, and they were not very successful with that last night either. Last night, Richmond left the bases loaded twice, once in the 2nd inning, once in the 9th inning. They also left 2 men in scoring position in the 5th inning. In total, Richmond left runners on base in 7 of the 9 innings of play last night, and they left runners in scoring position in 6 of the 9 innings. So it was a long night at the plate for Richmond. They had plenty of opportunities, but they just couldn't cash in when it really counted. So today it will be Gray Fenter on the mound for the Bowie Baysox, and he'll be facing the tall right-hander, Sean Jelly. Jelly is making his 4th start of the season against the Baysox this year. Nearly a quarter of his starts have come against the Baysox. 4 of his 13 starts this year have come against this Bowie team. We will talk plenty more about the tall right-hander. 6'11" is how tall Sean Jelly stands. We'll get you all caught up on that and more as this game gets going. But again, it's a 12:05 first pitch. We'll be back with more after this on the Baysox On Deck show after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Getting ready for a 12:05 first pitch here on the Baysox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner bringing you day baseball today. Boy, isn't it great to have baseball at 12:05. This is the first time this year that Bowie will play a game earlier than 1:05, which is crazy. It's July 28th. You would think by this time a game like this has happened, but it hasn't. And this is the first time this year. Bowie will play one more game at 12:05 this year. And coincidentally, it'll be against Richmond in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, it'll be a home game against Richmond here at Prince George's Stadium. That'll be on August 11th at 12:05 p.m. That will be the only other game this year in which Bowie will play a game with first pitch starting earlier than 1:05. So we take a look at today's game. We take a look at how this season is stacking up right now for Bowie, and it really is time to start looking at this postseason push. And Bowie right now is playing some great baseball. Bowie is 7-3 in their last 10 games, but in fact, if you look at it with the way Bowie is playing and the way Akron is playing, Akron's playing even just a little bit better. Even though Bowie has won 7 of their last 10 games, 9 of their last 12 games, they have actually lost a game in the standings to Akron because Akron is also 7-3 in their last 10, but they have won 6 in a row. Bowie dropped out of first place in the Southwest Division of the Northeast League back on July 9th, and they have not been back to first since. They have been within 2 games the entire way, though, and now they're playing a 12-game road trip right now. This is the second 12-game road trip of the season, and it is the longest road trip of the season. They will not play a 3-game out-of-town or 3-series out-of-town stretch, but these two series stretches of this season, one of them happened back in early June when Bowie went to Hartford and Binghamton for 2 weeks, but now here this stretch, Bowie goes down to Richmond, then they'll come back home on Sunday before going up to Somerset for a series starting on Tuesday. So it's 12 straight games out of town. Bowie does not play another game here at Prince George's Stadium until July, or make it August 10th. Broadcasting remotely, though, here from Prince George's Stadium. This is our second to last remote broadcast of the season. We'll do today from Prince George's Stadium. Tomorrow night I will do here from the press box. But then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I will be down in Richmond. And next week I will be up in Somerset. Adam will join me next Saturday and Sunday from Somerset. So it'll be 9 straight solo before Adam is back on the air with us on the Baysox Baseball Network. So taking a look quickly here as the umpires have a meeting at home plate with the managers. Bowie and Richmond playing for the 14th time this season today. Bowie plays Richmond more than any other team in this league. Bowie and Richmond, by the time this season is over, will have played 24 times, and right now, Bowie leads the season series 7-6. Gonna step away, take another break, and be back before the national anthem is sung after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Baysox and the Flying Squirrels getting set for a 12:05 first pitch today from Richmond. And quickly going to take a look at where Bowie sits in the standings, 2 games back of Akron. Talked a little bit about that, but Richmond right now on a 6-game losing streak. Richmond is 38-35 overall. They are 20-17 at home. Bowie, they are 42-29, 22-14 on the road. So we are going to step away for the national anthem and be back after this for starting lineups and first pitch on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Sean Jelly is out to the mound, and we are just about ready to go with first pitch on the Baysox Baseball Network, so we'll run quickly through the starting lineups here. First for the Bowie Baysox, it'll be Kyle Stowers leading things off. It's just about the same starting lineup as yesterday. Kyle Stowers in left field leading off. Adley Rutschman is batting second. He's at first base today. Caden Grenier is at shortstop batting third. Patrick Dorian is the third baseman batting fourth. Toby Welk batting fifth, the designated hitter. Johnny Reiser batting sixth, the center fielder. Doran Turchin batting seventh in right field. Chris Hudgens is batting eighth, the catcher. And Greg Cullen is batting ninth, the second baseman. On the other side for Richmond, it's Simon Whiteman leading off, the shortstop. Brian Torres is the second baseman batting second. David Villar, he's batting third at third base. Frankie Tostano is the first baseman batting fourth. Luis Basabe is batting fifth in center field. Vince Fernandez is batting sixth, the designated hitter. Brandon Martirano is the catcher batting seventh. Sandro Fabian is the right fielder batting eighth. And Jacob Hayward is the left fielder batting ninth. So that is your lineup for both teams. Bowie in their orange jerseys is out there right now to start. Sean Jelly to the mound with his 3-2 record, a 3.59 ERA, making his 13th start of this 2021 season, his fourth start against the Baysox. So yet again, Sean Jelly, 6'11", starting against this Baysox team. Here's the first pitch from Sean Jelly to Kyle Stowers, and it's right down the middle with a fastball. Strike one. We are underway at 12:08 p.m. here this afternoon. The second pitch from Jelly to Stowers is in there for another called strike, and it's quickly 0-2 to Stowers. Stowers with a home run on Sunday afternoon here at Prince George's Stadium. The 0-2 pitch missing up and away, and it's a ball and two strikes. Sean Jelly now trying to work ahead, 1-2. And the pitch. And Stowers grounds it to the left side, through into left center field, a base hit. A leadoff knock for Kyle Stowers, and Bowie is in business. One out into this game. Jacob Hayward is in left field. Here's your defensive lineup for this Richmond team. Hayward in left, Luis Basabe, he is in center. Sandro Fabian is in right. David Villar is at third. Simon Whiteman is at short. Brian Torres, who did not play last night. Torres gets the start today. He's at second base. Frankie Tostado, who also did not play yesterday, he's at first. And Brandon Martirano is again behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Adley Rutschman, and it's outside. A ball and no strikes. Stowers leads off the day for the Baysox with a single, and now it's Rutschman batting second. Batting as a left-handed hitter, Rutschman ahead 1-0 against Sean Jelly. Rutschman's power this year coming mostly from the left side. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and Rutschman takes it down the middle for a called strike. His splits as a left-handed hitter versus as a right-handed hitter have been fairly dramatic. And you can see Rutschman hitting for a little more power as a left-handed hitter this year than as a right-handed hitter. Here is the 1-1 pitch into Adley Rutschman. And he lines this one down the left field line, but it goes foul, and it's 1-2. Rutschman this year batting against left-handed pitching, so as a right-handed hitter, Rutschman only has 77 plate appearances, and he has 235 plate appearances as a left-handed hitter. Now, his average as a right-handed hitter is all the way up at 383. And as a left-handed hitter, it's 250. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, runner down for second. Stowers slides in front of the throw, and he's in there safely. A wild pitch allows Stowers to get down to second base. It was blocked up nicely by Martirano as he slid over behind Rutschman to make that play, but he was not able to throw out the running Kyle Stowers. And now there is still nobody out in a 2-2 count, and Martirano's going to have to go out and have a word with his right-hander. Sean Jelly laboring a little bit here to start this game. A 12:05 first pitch on the Baysox Baseball Network with Richmond out there right now at the plate, and Kyle Stowers on second base after the leadoff single, taking second on the wild pitch. Still nobody out in the top of the first inning. Sean Jelly, drafted in 2018 out of the University of Kentucky. Second round selection as a Wildcat. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's a cold strike three over the outer half of the plate. Jelly going with the fastball there, locks up Richmond, and that's the first out of this first inning. Richmond didn't like it, had some words for home plate umpire Emil Jimenez, but he is retired, and there is one away. It's Caden Grenier now. Grenier will be followed by Dorian, Welk, Reiser, Turchin, Hudgens, and Cullen here in this first inning, depending on how long this inning goes. Grenier last night, again batting in the 3 spot. He singled 3 times last night. Ended his night 3 for 5 with a run scored. The pitch, and he swings and misses at a breaking ball, low and outside, 0-1. Grenier singled and scored in the first inning when Toby Welk drove him in with a home run to left center field. No balls and a strike, 1 down in this first inning. Grenier trying to put the Baysox in front for the second time in as many games. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he lays off a breaking ball that just missed outside, and it's 1-1. Emil Jimenez is the home plate umpire. Steven Jashinsky is down the third baseline, and Kelvis Velez is the first base umpire. A ball and a strike to Caden Grenier. 1 out in the top of the first. Stowers waiting at second. Not a huge lead. Here's the pitch, and it's a little inside with a fastball, 2-1. So Jelly's control right now has been a little erratic, but he has been able to pitch into the zone enough to get that strikeout of Adley Richmond. Stowers reaching for a pitch and singled it into left center as a left-handed hitter. The 2-1 to Grenier, and he grounds it to the left side. It's fair inside the line to third. VR the throw to first across the diamond in time, and that is out number 2. Kyle Stowers at second base still as Patrick Dorian comes to the plate. Dorian has had a resurgence in this month of July. Dorian now hitting .244 on the season. Dorian had a little hit streak going. He does have a 14-game hitting streak on the year. That is tied for the longest with Kyle Stowers. He had a 5-gamer that was snapped last night. Left-handed hitting Dorian goes up and looks at the first pitch that falls low and away out of the zone. Dorian in a 1-0 count. I mentioned hitting .244 on the year. This his 70th game of the season. Dorian has only missed 2 games. The 1-0 pitch, that misses low and away, and it's 2-0. Dorian and Richmond have both played in now 70 games on the season. 2 balls and no strikes to the Baysox third baseman, Toby Welk, to follow. 2 down, runner at second base for the Baysox. A 2-0 pitch, and he lays off it. Jelly does not get that fastball low, and the count is 3-0. Boy, if Jelly can't get that pitch, if the Baysox can't get that pitch, it could be a long afternoon. That pitch on the low portion of the strike zone can determine a pitcher's outing, and it's a tight one right now from Jimenez. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that one's low, but it's grounded out to short. Whiteman, the throw to first, and it's in time. I think Dorian may have swung at ball 4 there, but with a green light and a 3-0 count, he went down, grounded a ball to short, and the inning is over. Bowie leaves a runner in scoring position. We'll go to the last of the first. Richmond to the plate for the first time when we return on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, we go to the last of the first inning where Richmond will try to take an early lead in this game. Bowie left a runner in scoring position in the top of the first. And out to the mound, it's Greg Cullen. Or excuse me, not Greg Cullen. That would be quite interesting if Greg Cullen was making the start on the mound. He'll start at second base. His name does begin with a G, though. It's Gray Fenter starting for the Baysox, making his 6th start and 14th appearance for Bowie in this second game of a 6-game set with the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Simon Whiteman, the shortstop, is to the plate. He'll be followed by Brian Torres and David Villar. And we are just ready to get things going now with Richmond to the plate for the first time in a scoreless game. The pitch from Fenter, and it's grounded foul straight back. The count is 0-1. Simon Whiteman, last night against this Baysox team, he led off in that game as well. Bowie held him to just 1 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Whiteman in an 0-1 count, waiting on the pitch from Gray Fenter. Here it comes, and it's a little up and away with a fastball. A ball and a strike. Defensively for Bowie, Kyle Stowers is in left. Johnny Reiser is in center. Doran Turchin is in right. Patrick Dorian is at third. Caden Grenier at short. Greg Cullen at second. Adley Rutschman is at first base. And Chris Hudgens is behind the plate. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Fenter, and it's a breaking ball, swung on and missed, and the count is 1-2. Leadoff batter for the Flying Squirrels here in this bottom of the first inning. The 1-2 pitch from Fenter, and it's a swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3, 1 batter, 1 strikeout for Gray Fenter early on in this game. Good sequencing there from Gray Fenter, throwing into Chris Hudgens. Fenter struggled a little bit in his last outing against the Hartford Yard Goats. He lasted just an inning and a third. He allowed 2 runs, but neither of them were earned on 4 hits with 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. That was a game last Wednesday in which the Baysox ended up winning that game 20-7. Here's the pitch to Brian Torres, and he swings through strike 1. Fenter is ahead, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1 from Fenter, and it's another fastball lined down the third baseline and foul. And it counts 0-2. Bowie in that game, you talked to the Bowie coaching staff, you just felt like Bowie in that game last Wednesday was behind a whole lot more than 2-0 after 2 innings. But then Bowie went on to play 20 runs in that game, their highest scoring game of the season. The 0-2 from Fenter, a swing and a ground ball to the right side. Here's Rutschman from first, bobbles it a little bit, but steps on first himself. Fenter was over to cover, and they nearly ran into each other. Have a little laugh as Rutschman hands the ball back to his pitcher. And that is out number 2. David Villar now to the plate. after Torres was retired. That was Torres' first at-bat in this series after he did not play last night. VR hit third last night, and he had a pretty good evening. Ended 2 for 4 with a walk, and both of his hits were doubles. Here's the pitch, and a fastball runs low and in by the feet of VR, and it counts 1-0. Do thank all of you for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, broadcasting remotely from Prince George's Stadium, but it looks to be a great afternoon from baseball down in Richmond. The 1-0 pitch, and it's a breaking ball, low and away. Stays off the plate, and it's 2-0. David VR will be followed by Frankie Tostado, who will also be getting his first at-bat in this series when he comes up. Here's the 2-0. It's a swing and a line drive down the right field line, but it's twisting foul. And that will just skip down into the bullpen along the right field line. Richmond in that right field bullpen, Bowie along the left field line. 2 balls and a strike to David VR. He doubled in the first and third, make it the first and fifth innings last night, but he never got past second base. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and a fastball misses off the plate away again. And Fenter falls behind VR, 3-1. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Bowie and Richmond. Now the 3-1 pitch from Fenter. And it's lifted in the air left field. This one is deep, but it's playable. Now into center field, it's Reiser. And Reiser settles under and makes the catch. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Gray Fenter in the bottom of the first inning, and we'll head to the second, scoreless on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crowne Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crowne Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Toby Welk now to lead off in the top of the second inning. Welk last night to the plate in the first inning hit a 2-run home run to drive in Caden Grenier, and at the time Bowie took a 3-0 lead into the second inning. Bowie eventually won last night's game 6-1. Sean Jelly back out to the mound. Here's the first pitch, and he goes off speed and gets a strike on the lower half of the zone. That strike was not there in the first inning, but it's there now, and it's 0-1 to Toby Welk. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's a fastball in the same spot, 0-2. Boy, that could be a dramatic pitch for Sean Jelly to get a strike called on this afternoon. Now the 0-2, and Welk swings through it. Strike 3. That was a breaking ball that bent down low by the dirt, and that's a second strikeout for Sean Jelly. Johnny Reiser will now come up. We saw Reiser in the game last night after an extended layoff in the series last week. This is a scoreless game right now into the second inning. Reiser back in the lineup for the first time in a few days. He went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. He shows bunt here, bunts it up the third baseline, a high chopper. It's fair, and there will be no throw. The catcher, Martirano, came up to field it. It stayed fair, but by the time he got there, he had no shot to throw out Reiser, and that's the second hit of the day for the Baysox. After Kyle Stowers singled in the first, it's a bunt single for Reiser. And now Doran Turchin will come to the plate for the first time in this series. Turchin is the only replacement in this Bowie lineup today. Zach Watson is on the bench this afternoon, and Turchin takes his spot. Turchin, the right fielder, has seen a surge as of late. Check back to first from Jelly, and in time to the base is Johnny Reiser. No! The home plate, or the first base umpire, signaling that Johnny Reiser was picked off. Nobody reacted. And by the time the camera panned over, you see that the first base umpire had signaled that he was picked off. Wow. Sean Jelly picks off Johnny Reiser, and there are now 2 outs in the second inning. Turchin looking at the first pitch, and it's a strike on the inner half of the plate. My goodness. It didn't pan over to first base, and then by the time it did, Johnny Reiser was walking off the bag. Here's the 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss at a breaking ball in the dirt, and Turchin is behind 0-2. Generally, you'd see some sort of reaction somewhere, but there was no reaction. And the 0-2 pitch is in the dirt again. It's 1-2, but Reiser is picked off after his bunt single, and there are 2 outs. Doran Turchin waiting in a 1-2 count. Turchin hitting 197 on the season, the only Baysox hitting less than 200. The 1-2 pitch, it's in the dirt, but he swings and misses. Strike 3, he applies the tag, and the inning is over. 3 strikeouts now for the pitcher Sean Jelly as he settles into a little bit of a groove. He faces the minimum there in the second, and we'll head scoreless into the bottom of the second on the Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
The Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees, and that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Move now into the bottom of the second inning. Frankie Tostado, Luis Basabe, and Vince Fernandez will come to the plate for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. As Richmond tries to break through in a scoreless game, it was a 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning for Gray Fenter with a strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out. And now he'll move into his second inning of work. Frankie Tostado is the batter. And boy, Baysox fans are familiar with Tostado and the damage he has done against this Baysox team this year. Tostado hitting .272 on the season with 9 home runs, 45 runs driven in. That is best on this Richmond team. Here's the first pitch from Fenter to him, and it misses off the plate. Fastball there, and it's 1-0. Tostano got the night off last night. Left-handed hitting first baseman, the 1-0 pitch. And he takes another fastball just missing away. And it's 2-0. Bottom of the second inning, Bowie and Richmond. Bowie left a base runner in scoring position in the first inning when Kyle Stowers singled and got to second base. Now the 2-0 pitch to Tostado, and it's up and away with another fastball, 3-0. Luis Basabe will follow, then Vince Fernandez. 3 balls and no strikes. Tostado trying to work a leadoff walk and be the first Richmond base runner. The 3-0 pitch, and that's exactly what he does. A fastball low and in, and it's a 4-pitch walk from Gray Fenter to Frankie Tostado. Luis Basabe now to the plate. Basabe faced the Baysox for the first time this season last night, and he had a nice night. Basabe went 1 for 3, but he did have a walk. He reached second both times up. Also had a strikeout and a ground out. Basabe now hitting 188, but it's just in 4 games with this Richmond team. Left-handed hitter, he shows bunt and takes a fastball for a strike. I think he thought maybe that pitch was going to be a little outside. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second inning. Fenter waiting. Here's the 0-1. Now they're going to check back to first. And it appears that he's back in time. Now, we saw Johnny Reiser get picked off in the top half of this inning. But Tostano is back to the base safely. Basabe waiting in an 0-1 count. Left-handed hitting center fielder for this Richmond team. The pitch and a breaking ball slowly drops into the zone down the middle, 0-2. Bowie on the season sitting at 42-29, 2 games back of Akron for first place in this AA Northeast League's Southwest Division. But what matters is where they stand in the full league standings. Here's the 0-2, and a breaking ball in the dirt is blocked up by Hudgens for ball 1. Because the top 2 teams by winning percentage are the teams that make the playoffs. And overall in this league, Bowie right now is sitting on the outside looking in. They are 2 games back of a playoff spot right now. The 1-2 pitch into Basabe, and it's in the dirt in front of the plate. Kind of spiked that pitch to even the count at 2. The red-hot Portland Sea Dogs are in first place. They have won 3 in a row. They have won 18 of their last 19 games. 9-1 in their last 10. Akron 7-3 in their last 10. Somerset, who was the best team in this league for pretty much the entire first half of the season, they have fallen behind. They're now 2.5 back. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Fenter. And a swing and a miss on a fastball on the inner half of the plate. Strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Gray Fenter today. And it's the first down of this bottom of the second inning. No score between Richmond and the Baysox, and a game being played down at the Diamond in Richmond, Virginia. This is the last trip for Bowie down to the Diamond this year. Richmond will make one more trip up to Bowie. That'll be in 2 weeks. Vince Fernandez is the batter. Fernandez last night was 0 for 5. He made the last out of the game. It was a strikeout. He struck out 3 times in total. Gonna go with a slider from Fenter on the first pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. Fernandez, then Brandon Martirano in this inning. No balls and a strike. Short lead off of first base for Frankie Tostado. The 0-1, and it's in the dirt again, and it's 1-1. You can tell Fenter's trying to keep the ball low. That's exactly what he's done to Basabe and now to Fernandez. Doesn't want to leave something that they can barrel up and try and hit into the alley. He wants to keep something low, keep it on the ground, maybe roll a double play to get out of this inning. Fenter, the right-handed pitcher. out of West Memphis High School in West Memphis, Arkansas. The 1-1 pitch, and it's a fastball down the middle, cut on and missed. Got a little bit of that one, actually. Fouled it back, and it's 1-2. Fenter was selected in the 7th round of the 2015 draft by the Orioles. But then in 2020, he was selected by the Cubs in the Rule 5 draft and was returned to the Orioles. 1-2 pitch, and it's a fastball again, fouled back, and it stays 1-2. He was the Orioles' number 24 prospect in Baseball America's rankings at the end of the 2015 season. But he labored a little bit with injuries. Tommy John surgery kept him out of the 2016 season. In 2017, he made his debut with Aberdeen, but he only threw an inning and 2/3 coming back out of Tommy John. The 1-2 pitch, up and away, and it counts 2-2. So 18 and 19 have really been his chances to prove himself at the professional level, and he's done well enough that he has been a stable part of this Bowie pitching staff now in this 2021 season. The 2-2 pitch, up and away with another fastball, 3-2. Fenter has only thrown one outing this year in which he did not walk a batter, and that was in his first outing back on May 4th in the season opener. He threw one inning and did not walk a batter. In his 13 appearances since, he has walked at least one batter in every outing. Big pitch coming here. The 3-2 to Fernandez. It's in the dirt, but a swing and a miss, and that is strikeout number 3. That ball dove low. It was ball 4, but Fernandez chased at it. Fenter gets bailed out, and instead of 2 runners on with 1 out, it's a 2-out situation with Tostado at first base. A big pitch there and a huge swing decision from Vince Fernandez. Now with 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Brandon Martirano is the batter, a right-handed hitting catcher. He played last night, playing again today. Here's the pitch, and it's a breaking ball again low, 1-0. So Martirano in there behind the plate. You see Adley Rutschman, who caught last night. He's playing first base today. A day game after a night game, and they stay with the same catcher. A 1-0 pitch, and a fastball is lifted in the air, but foul over back into the seats. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 down in the bottom of the 2nd inning in a scoreless game. Paul Fritschner bringing you this game remotely from Prince George's Stadium in Bowie, Maryland. Great to be with you on a warm Wednesday afternoon. A game being played down from the Diamond in Richmond, Virginia. A scoreless game right now in the bottom of the 2nd. The 1-1 pitch from Fenter, and it's a breaking ball low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Fenter is really punishing the lower half of the zone and the low part of the hitting zone in general. He is keeping these pitches well low and down below the knees. 2 balls and a strike to Brandon Martirano. The pitch, and a fastball down the middle, swung on and missed. And now Fenter, after a laborious inning here in which he has thrown a lot of pitches but has only allowed 1 base runner. It was the leadoff walk. Here is the 2-2 pitch to Martirano. Big pitch early, and it's a swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3 after the leadoff walk. Fenter comes back with 3 consecutive strikeouts. He has now struck out 4 through 2 innings, and he has not allowed a hit. Into the 3rd inning of a scoreless game. We'll be back after this for the 8, 9, and 1 of the Bowie order on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
You're home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
We're into the top of the third inning in a scoreless game on the Baysox Baseball Network. Bowie has had a couple of base runners, but nothing has amounted to it. A leadoff single from Kyle Stowers. He got to second, and then in the second inning, Johnny Reiser singled but was picked off. And now to the plate, it's Chris Hudgens. The first pitch from Sean Jelly is low and in by his feet with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 from Jelly, and that crosses for a strike to even the count at 1-1. Hudgens last night was the designated hitter batting in the 8th spot, and he went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. The 1-1 pitch, and Hudgens laces it down the left field line, but that goes foul down by the Bowie bullpen. A scoreless game here in the top of the third inning. Hudgens, Cullen, then the lineup back to the top for Kyle Stowers. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it's grounded to the left side of the infield, playable for VR at third base, and the throw on to first. It's in time. That is out number 1. So the Baysox see a batter retired here to start off this inning. Actually, the correction there, the camera never panned over to the left side of the infield. And looking at the game tracker here, it was the shortstop, Simon Whiteman, who made that throw over. So if you're scoring at home, it's a 6-3 put out. But either way, there's one out here in this third inning. Greg Cullen is now the batter. And you talk about a hot hitter. A hit in 6 straight games, and he extended his streak to 6 games last night with a 9th inning homer. The first pitch to him is a fastball called for a strike. Cullen stands at just 5'10", 190 pounds. He was acquired by the Orioles in 2020 on a trade. Here's the 0-1 to him, and he swings through it. A big cut there, and it is strike 2. So quickly, Cullen falling behind 0-2. He was acquired in the Tommy Malone trade alongside A.J. Graffinino. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's a little upstairs from Jelly, and it's 1-2. But Cullen, after a bit of a slow start to his Double-A career here with Bowie, has been phenomenal here in the last couple of weeks. The 1-2 pitch, and he lays off a pitch called strike 3. Wow, a delayed strike 3 call from Emil Jimenez. My goodness, that call, the ball was probably in the glove for a half to a full second before Jimenez made the punch out. I don't know if I've ever seen that late of a strike 3 call before. Now it's Kyle Stowers, and the first pitch to him is inside with a fastball. Ball 1. I mean, that one, you can pretty much say that the frame job from Martirano paid off. And I'm not saying it wasn't a strike, but the way he held his glove there convinced Jimenez. Now here's the 1-0 to Stowers, and it's a breaking ball lined back up the middle into center field. Stowers with a single with 2 outs in the third, and he's 2 for 2. Stowers had a 14-game hitting streak, snapped on Sunday night, but now his hitting streak back up to a clean 3 games. That hitting streak on Saturday coming to an end, but with a home run on Sunday and a double and a run scored last night and 2 hits here today, the hitting streak is back to 3. Now with hits over the last couple of weeks, 17 of his last 18 games. That's Adley Rutschman with 2 outs. The pitch, and a fastball grazes the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Rutschman today struck out looking in the first inning. He's back to the plate now. 2 away in the inning. 1 ball and no strikes. Rutschman waiting, hitting as a left-handed hitter. Jelly checks back to first. Stowers sliding in safely. Jelly's already picked off a runner today. He got Johnny Reiser off of first base in that second inning. We are scoreless in the top of the third. Sean Jelly and Gray Fenter in a bit of a pitcher's duel here early. The Baysox have 3 hits. Richmond has yet to allow, or has yet to record, a hit. The 1-0 from Jelly, and Richmond takes it away, 2-0. Well, we had some speculation for sure on Sunday whether Adley Rutschman would be called up to AAA. We knew he would be making the trek down 95, but would he take a left and go over to Norfolk, or would he take an immediate right off of 95 and go to the Diamond? That was the question. Now here's the 2-0 pitch, and that crosses the plate. A changeup there for strike 1. We got our answer. Bowie, 12 transactions between Sunday and yesterday on their roster, but Rutschman was not one of them. He is still with the Baysox. Mike Baumann was promoted. David LeBron, Ofelke Peralta, and Nick Vespi all promoted up to AAA Norfolk. Check back to first by Jelly, and Stowers is in there safely. But Adley Rutschman, who will soon become the #1 overall prospect in baseball, the question is, does he do it in a Bowie uniform or a Norfolk uniform? If he stays with Bowie next week, then it would be likely that he would do it here in a Bowie uniform. But 2-1 is going to have to wait another check over to first. Stowers sliding back in. That's the 3rd attempt of this at-bat to try and pick Stowers off. But Wander Franco, who is the #1 overall prospect in baseball, is very close to breaking out of those prospect rankings, from graduating as a prospect. The 2-1 pitch, and Rutschman hits it in the air a long way to right. This one is back, it is deep, and it is way out of here. Adley Rutschman puts the Baysox in front 2-0 with his 16th home run of the season. Right down the right field line, Adley Rutschman turned and burned, and the Baysox have a 2-0 lead. So the #1 overall prospect that is currently playing in minor league baseball goes deep to put the Baysox in front with 2 outs in the 3rd. Now the pitch to Caden Grenier is up and in, a ball and no strikes. Grenier grounded out to 3rd for the 2nd out of the 1st inning. Now the pitch, and he grounds it to the left side again, but it rolls foul. And Buck Britton makes a play down there in the third base coach's box. But Adley Rutschman with his 16th home run of the season. He laces it down the right field line. Here's the 1-1 to Grenier, and he lines it to second base, but a diving play made by Brian Torres to his left to snag it and end the inning. Bowie gets 2 runs courtesy of the Adley Rutschman home run, and we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's the Baysox 2 and the Richmond Flying Squirrels 0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Adley Rutschman with his 16th home run of the season puts Bowie up 2-0 in the top of the third, and we move now into the bottom of the third inning. Gray Fenter reassumes the mound. For his third inning of work, he has yet to allow a hit, and he'll face the 8-9-1 of this Richmond order. Here's the pitch from Fenter, and it's a fastball on the outer edge of the plate, called for a strike. It's Bowie 2, Richmond 0 in this bottom of the third inning. Sandro Fabian is the batter, the right fielder for Richmond, and he takes the pitch and grounds it down the left field line, foul. The only base runner for Richmond was a leadoff walk in the second inning. Jacob Hayward will bat next, then Simon Whiteman. Those are the three due-up in this inning. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball is hit in the air to right field, but it will drift foul and into the seats. A businessman's special down in Richmond for the Flying Squirrels and the Bowie Baysox. The first time this year that Bowie is playing in a game that starts before 1 o'clock. The 0-2 pitch just outside, and it's 1-2. Gray Fenter on this season, I mean, you can look at his ERA and say, oh my goodness, 7.16. But you can also look at how he is pitching recently. And in a development situation like the minor leagues, that is the most important thing. The 1-2 pitch, and it's grounded to third. Dorian there, and he throws to first. That's out number 1. While Fenter may have that 7.16 ERA, which is coming down in this outing, in the month of July, he has a 3.68 ERA with a 1-0 record. So he is pitching better as this season has gone along. Here's the pitch into Jacob Hayward, and he hits it in the air to center field. Johnny Reiser backpedaling, now coming forward and making the catch. That is out number 2. That was a good job by Johnny Reiser on a ball that was well hit into center field. We've seen Reiser struggle at some points this year with taking efficient routes to baseballs, but he did a good job there. He identified the ball off the bat. He ran right to his spot, planted his feet, then came back in to make the catch. And that's out number 2. So one time through the order, the only base runner for Richmond was on the walk. Now back to the top, it's Simon Whiteman. Here's a fastball from Fenter down the middle, a called strike 1. The only base runner was that leadoff walk by Tostado, but he was left at first base. Fenter with 4 strikeouts right now, the 0-1. And it's a fastball up and in, a ball and a strike. Whiteman was the first strikeout victim for Fenter back in the first inning. Struck struck out swinging to begin the Richmond afternoon. Brian Torres will follow, then David VR. The 1-1 pitch, and Fenter spikes it, and it skips all the way over to the Bowie dugout. The count is 2 balls and a strike. Fenter trying to work a 1-2-3 inning here. 2-1 the count, bottom of the 3rd inning. Bowie currently leading this game 2-0 because of Adley Rutschman's 2-run homer. The 2-1 pitch, and again in the dirt. It's 3-1. Fenter is really concentrating his pitches low and away from these Richmond hitters. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And Fenter loses him up and away with a fastball. That is ball 4, and that is a 2-out walk to bring Brian Torres to the plate. Fenter pitching out of the stretch with 2 outs. Only 2 base runners he's allowed have been on the walks. That home run from Adley Rutschman was the 100th home run of the season for Bowie, and it also pushed across their 400th run of the season. Here's the pitch to Brian Torres, and he grounds it foul straight back. No balls and a strike. Torres today, he grounded out to first his last time up. Left-handed hitting, second baseman with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd, the 0-1 pitch. And it's grounded to the right side again, and it's to the second baseman, Cullen, who is behind Rutschman. He throws onto a covering Fenter, and the inning is over. Oh my, what a play between Cullen and Fenter, who had to cover as Rutschman dove over and tried to glove that ball. But it's the 3rd out of the inning. And Bowie once again works around a walk as Richmond leaves a runner on base, and we will head into the 4th with Bowie leading it 2-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
It's 2-0. The Bowie Baysox leading the Richmond Flying Squirrels into the top of the 4th inning. Patrick Dorian is the batter, Sean Jelly the pitcher, and the fastball crosses by Dorian's knees. No balls and a strike. Top of the 4th inning, Bowie 2, Richmond 0. The 0-1 pitch bouncing low in the dirt, a ball and a strike. Just now 1 o'clock here on the East Coast, but good morning to any of you who might be listening out on the West Coast. San Francisco Giants, the major league affiliate of this Richmond team. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's grounded foul over to the first base side. So maybe you're watching the Olympics and your sleep schedule is altered. Maybe you're waiting for some AA baseball and your sleep schedule is altered that way. It's 10 a.m. out there on the West Coast where San Francisco is. A ball and 2 strikes, and it misses up and away, 2-2. So good morning and good afternoon to everybody checking in on the Baysox Baseball Network. The 2-2 pitch, missing outside, 3-2. Dorian today grounded out to shortstop, his first time up. That was to end the first inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Dorian, and it's outside, ball 4. Now that kind of looked like the same pitch that rung up Greg Cullen for the second out of the third inning. But instead, Dorian works a leadoff walk here to begin this fourth. I mentioned that this is the 4th time that Sean Jelly is pitching against this Bowie team this year. Jelly has thrown a lot of innings coming into today against the Baysox. Is now with nobody out, he faces Toby Welk. Check back to first, and Dorian sliding in there. Jelly is very concerned about the runners at first base today. Jelly has thrown 12 2/3 innings coming into today against Bowie. He's allowed 3 earned runs on 12 hits in those first 3 starts. Toby Welk still waiting on the first pitch. Here it comes, and it's inside by his hips. A ball and no strikes. Jelly's ERA is now at 3.72, a little bit elevated from the 3.59 that it started at. But he pitched against Bowie on May 18th and May 23rd here at Prince George's Stadium. Jelly with the 1-0, and Welk takes it, a changeup for strike 1. In his first start, he threw just 3 innings, and he allowed 2 earned runs on 5 hits. But then in his second start on May 23rd, he did not allow a run on 4 hits in 5 1/3 innings. He made a start against Bowie back on July 10th here at Prince George's Stadium. There's the 1-1 pitch, and that's low and outside. 2-1. I should correct myself. Those 2 starts in May were down at the Diamond. The one here in July was at Prince George's Stadium. And here in Bowie, he threw 4 1/3 innings. He allowed 3 runs, but only 1 of them was earned. He walked 2 batters and struck out 5 on 3 hits. His ERA here in the month of July, 3.79. Check back to first, and again, Dorian back in there safely. His highest ERA of a month this year was in May when he surrendered a 4.03 ERA. His lowest ERA was in June. In 3 starts, he had a 2.38 ERA. Those were also his fewest amount of starts. Here's a 2-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss from Toby Welk makes it 2-2. Johnny Reiser will follow, then Doran Turchin in this inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes, nobody out in the top of the 4th, as Bowie tries to build on their 2-0 lead. Toby Welk with a home run last night. The 2-2 pitch, grounded foul over to the left side. And the count stays 2-2. Talks so much about how hard it is to hit a home run here at the Diamond, a park that just seems to swallow up home runs. But Bowie has already hit 3 home runs in this series. They had 2 last night, Welk and Cullen, and now a 3+ innings into this game, Bowie's already hit another. 2-2 pitch is going to have to wait. Another check by Jelly over to first. That home run by Richmond was the 100th home run of the season for the Baysox, and it scored their 400th and 401st runs. 2-2 the count. Nobody out in the top of the 4th. Welk waiting. Struck out swinging his first time up today. The pitch and a swing and a line drive past the glove of Whiteman at shortstop into center field. A single for Toby Welk moves the runner Dorian up to second base, and Bowie has 2 men on with nobody out in this 4th inning. Johnny Reiser now with a chance to kind of redeem himself for being picked off of first base in that 2nd inning. He singled, but then was picked off with 1 out. Doran Turchin at the plate. Sean Jelly threw over and got him. Now it's Johnny Reiser with 2 men on, nobody out in the top of the 4th inning, and Sean Jelly now having thrown 54 pitches in this outing. The 2-0 delivery, or excuse me, the first pitch to Reiser in a 2-0 game, and it's low and outside. A ball and no strikes. So Turchin will follow Reiser, then Hudgens and Cullen as we get into the second half of this lineup. 4 of the first 5 batters the second time through this order have reached against Jelly. The 1-0 pitch, and Reiser lifts it in the air, left field. This one is playable in left field for Hayward, over by the line, now circling under, and he reaches back into fair territory and makes the catch. He ran into foul territory, then had to circle back and reached out fair to make that play, but it's the first out of the inning. So Reiser is a left-handed hitter, a little late on that swing, taking it down the third base line and into left field, and the Baysox now have 1 out and men on first and second. Doran Turchin, the batter, he struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. And he's back to the plate. Turchin, then Hudgens in this top of the 4th with 1 out. At second, it's Dorian. At first, it's Welk. Here's the pitch, and he swings late at that one and fouls it down. It's 0-1. I think he fouled that one into his foot. Turchin kind of hopped away from the plate there as he came away from the swing. Count is 0-1 as Turchin waits on this 0-1 pitch. He's going to still take some steps around the plate. Home plate umpire Emil Jimenez will just kick the dirt around with his feet on home plate. Try and give Turchin a little more time to recuperate after fouling that one straight down off his foot. The 2nd inning was the only inning so far in which Jelly has faced the minimum, but he did allow that single. Only reason he faced the minimum was because he picked off Reiser. Now the 0-1 to Doran Turchin, and he takes a fastball, crossing for strike 2. Jelly starting to get more of that low strike call. Gray Fenter will be back to the mound in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yet to allow a hit in this game through the first 3 innings. He has allowed 2 walks. The 0-2 to Doran Turchin, and he lays off a swing on a breaking ball low. It's 1-2. You could tell he started to throw his hands at the ball, but held up when he ID'd the breaking pitch. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Richmond in the bottom half of this 4th inning. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 away. Here's the pitch. And it's low and away again with a fastball, 2-2. Steven Jashinsky is the third base umpire. Kelvis Velez at first. And Emil Jimenez behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Turchin, the right-handed hitter, waiting on the pitch, and he hits it in the air foul behind the plate. Seeing a lot of pitches in this at-bat. And that is something the Baysox have really prided themselves on this season. Work a lot of walks. They see a lot of pitches. It is pretty much a sure thing to see several 7 or 8 pitch at-bats every night from the Baysox. 2-2, swing and a miss at that one from Turchin. Jelly got him with a fastball, and that's the 2nd out. So Bowie had 2 men on with nobody out. They have yet to score in this inning. That's the 5th strikeout for Sean Jelly. 2 of them have come at the hands of Doran Turchin. But I mentioned the patience at the plate for this Baysox team. How well they see the ball, how well they are able to identify pitches to hit. Adley Rutschman leads the league with 52 walks. At the plate now, it's Chris Hudgens, and he takes it up and in, ball 1. But Patrick Dorian's leadoff walk in this inning, that tied him with Rutschman for the league lead at 52 walks each. So Rutschman and Dorian tied in games played and now in walks. Here's the 1-0 pitch, outside, 2-0. Greg Cullen to follow. There are 2 outs in this inning. A 2-0 Bowie lead with 2 men on. They had 2 on with nobody out. Chris Hutchins trying to make Sean Jelly pay here. The 2-0 pitch. It's waiting, and the right-hander delivers, and he hits it foul over to the right side into the seats. Boy, they pan up into the crowd, and it looks to be a great crowd in Richmond this afternoon. I see a lot of color-coordinated T-shirts, which makes me think that today is a camp day down in Richmond. That would make sense for why it is a 12:05 first pitch. 2-1 the count. Here's the delivery, and it's a line drive to the right side. There on it is Torres, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bowie threatens with 2 men on with nobody out, but they do not score. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Gray Fenter will come back to the mound after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bowie had some chances there in the top of the 4th inning, but they didn't score, and we move into the bottom of the 4th with the Baysox still leading 2-0, courtesy of that Adley Rutschman 2-run home run in the top of the 3rd inning. Bowie now leading this game by a couple, and Gray Fenter, he'll go back to the mound to face the 3, 4, and 5 in this order. Now 2 starts ago, not his last start, but 2 starts ago, Fenter began his outing with 5 hitless innings against the Erie Seawolves before they touched him up a little bit in the 6th inning. Fenter did end up getting the win in that game. He threw 5 2/3 by the time it was done. Now David Villar to the plate in the first pitch to him. A breaking ball, swung on and missed. But in that outing against Erie, it was his first win since June 12th. That game came on July 14th. He threw 5 2/3 innings. The 0-1 pitch, and it's another breaking ball, but too far outside, 1-1. Fenter ended up allowing 2 earned runs on 4 hits with a walk and 9 strikeouts. Fenter right now is at 4 strikeouts through 3. The 1-1 pitch from him, and it's a breaking ball swung over the top of by the third baseman, David VR, and it's 1-2. So this would be the second of his last 3 outings that he's really strung something good together. Even though the last time he didn't allow an earned run, a 1-2 pitch, and it's hit in the air right down the right field line, but that will drift into the seats. It stays 1-2. It just wasn't his best outing. It was one of his shortest outings of the year. He has only gone less than an inning and 2/3 3 times. He threw 1 inning against Altoona in the season opener. Then he threw 2/3 of an inning and allowed 6 runs on 4 hits against New Hampshire. Breaking ball and the 1-2 misses upstairs. Then against Hartford last time out, he threw an inning and a third, but he just threw so many pitches he had to be removed. He has not officially lost the game, though, since all the way back on June 6th. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Fastball up and in. The count now 3-2 from Fenter to the right-handed hitting David VR, who flew out to center to end the first inning. The only 2 base runners for Richmond so far in this game have been on via the walk. The 3-2 pitch, and it's a fastball called strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Gray Fenter, and that's how this 4th inning gets started. Richmond has only had a leadoff base runner once in their first 4 innings. That has been a big reason why Gray Fenter has been able to pitch a little more relaxed and confidently in this outing. To the plate now, it's Frankie Tostado. Tostado walked his first time up to lead off the 2nd inning, and he takes a breaking ball called for strike 1. 1 out in the 4th. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a fastball is up and away at a ball and a strike. Tostado, though, after the night off last night, back in the lineup today. Left-handed hitter, a 1-1, and a fastball misses so high up and out that Hudgens nearly had to stand up to catch it. But Tostado is somebody that's done a lot of damage against Bowie this year. Left-handed hitter, 19th round selection in 2017 out of California, out of the state of California, 23 years old. The 2-1 pitch, and a fastball center cut, and he swings through it. Strike 2. He was pumping for the fences there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Basabe, here's the pitch. Basabe to follow the 2-2, and it's hit in the air, left field, deep. Kyle Stowers over by the line, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Basabe now to the plate with 2 outs in this 4th inning. He struck out his first time up. Basabe facing the Baysox for the 2nd time this year and the 2nd time in as many days. A walk and a single last night. He finished 1 for 3. Never got past 2nd. There's the first pitch to him, and it's low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Vince Fernandez will follow. Basabe is 0 for 1 today with that strikeout. Fenter up to 5 strikeouts. The 1-0 pitch, and it's a fastball down the middle. Strike 1. Chris Hudgens giving him a little nod as he throws the ball back. You can tell Fenter is pitching with some confidence now. He's hit 60 pitches. Here comes 61. Fenter into the wind and the delivery. And it's low and inside with a fastball, 2-1. Fenter doing very good work here in the month of July. Two balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Bowie leading. The pitch, and it's a little low with another fastball. He's lowered his ERA on the season just in this game from where he started coming into the game at 7.16. His ERA now at 6.61. The 3-1, and it's a center cut fastball, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Fenter's ERA in the month of May was 8.82. In the month of June, it was 9.64. But now in July, in the summer month, it's 3.68. The 3-2 pitch. And it's up and out with a fastball. Ball 4. So Fenter has walked a batter in each of the last 3 innings. And he walks the batter in front of Luis Basabe, who comes, or excuse me, he walks Luis Basabe, and now Fernandez will come to the plate. Vince Fernandez last night was held in check. He had 3 strikeouts in that game. Couple of groundouts as well. Bowie combined to strike out 16 batters last night. First pitch into Fernandez, a swing and a miss, strike 1. 16 of the 27 outs recorded last night by Bowie were via the strikeout. Brandon Martirano is on deck, then Sandro Fabian. The 0-1 to Fernandez. And it's hit in the air right field, down the right field line, and it stays fair for the first hit of the day for Richmond. Around second to third goes Basabe. Into second, Fernandez. Now the throw coming in. We'll see if they sent him home, and they did. An RBI double for Vince Fernandez for his first hit of the series. He has started 0 for 6, but you can't keep him down for very long. Luis Basabe scores on the double, and Fernandez makes it a 2-1 game. That's the 6th double of the season for Fernandez. And he makes it 2-1. Now the tying run in scoring position. So Gray Fenter works 3 2/3 hitless innings before allowing the walk and the double. And Chris Hudgens going to go out to the mound with Gray Fenter. Justin Ramsey, the pitching coach, will go out and have a word as well. Bowie playing right now in this AA Northeast League. They are the only game going on right now in all of AA baseball. So not just in the AA Northeast League, but in all of AA baseball. There is one other day game being played, I believe, and I'll have to check and make sure, but I believe it's just one other game being played right now. At least at the AAA level. Buffalo and Worcester, the Baysox, they're playing right now. Buffalo winning 2-0, but in AA, this is it. Bowie and Richmond, they're the show. Meeting has adjourned. Brandon Martirano, the batter, trying to tie the game. Right-handed hitter struck out his first time up and lays off the first pitch. Breaking ball up, and it's 1-0. Fenter on the day is now at 67 pitches. This is about to be pitch number 68. Fenter coming set. Out of the stretch, the pitch, and it's called for a strike on the outer half of the plate. Good location there from Gray Fenter, trying to keep it away from the bat of Martirano. Not give him something very hittable. A ball and a strike. 2 down in this bottom of the 4th inning. Bowie leading 2-1. The pitch and a fastball down the middle. And the count is now 1-2. Fenter goes behind the mound, cleans his cleats off a little bit. Reascends and takes the rubber. Trying to get out of this inning. Could potentially earn himself one more inning if he gets out of it right here. The 1-2 and a breaking ball off the plate outside, 2-2. Bowie will have 4 more games against the Flying Squirrels in this series. They'll face off 10 more times after today. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fenter coming set. Doesn't even take a look at second. Now the pitch and a breaking ball up and out, 3-2. Hudgens left it there to be framed for a second. But the count runs full. First base is open. Fernandez is at second base. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Gray Fenter. Swinging a hard hit ball, but foul. It stays 3-2. Richmond right now on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that because there is some time left in this season, but there's not a ton of time left in this season. Here's the 3-2 from Fenter, and it's up and in, ball 4. So last 3 batters for Fenter has gone walk, double, and walk. And we'll see how much longer Fenter lasts. This now likely to be his last inning, as Fenter has hit 73 pitches, and in fact, he might not even face another batter. Coming out to the mound, you can see Fenter kind of throws the ball into his glove a little bit there as he walks off it. The infield is coming in. I think Fenter's day might be done. Buck Britton is out. Fenter hands the ball to him, and his day is done. So we'll go to the bullpen, and it's Tyler Joyner coming out to pitch for the Baysox in this bottom of the 4th inning. A long bottom of the 4th inning right now, and we'll see the Baysox trying to hold on to this lead. It's just 2-1 now, and Richmond's threatening. Going to the bullpen. We'll come back after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Still in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Tyler Joyner has been called on to try and get the 3rd out. There are 2 outs right now. There is already 1 run in, and Richmond is threatening with Sandro Fabian to the plate. Gray Fenter has exited after 3 2/3 innings, and Joyner is going to try and keep his lead intact for him. 2-1 Bowie right now in the bottom of the 4th. Fabian to the plate, the pitch, and a big looping breaking ball falls into the zone for strike 1. Today, Sandro Fabian a ground out to 3rd to begin the 3rd inning. But a big spot right here for him with a runner in scoring position that represents the tying run. The 0-1 pitch, it's in the dirt, he swings over the top of it. The runners advance into scoring position. Over to 3rd goes Fernandez. Martirano up to 2nd. But that's the 2nd strike of this at-bat. First base now open. And Fabian behind in this count. Heads up base running from Vince Fernandez and Brandon Martirano. Joyner trying to come on and throw 3 pitches and get out of it. He just spent a week in AAA down with Norfolk. Here's the 0-2, and a breaking ball hit in the air center field. Johnny Reiser racing back for it. Short of the warning track, he pulls up, and he makes the catch. Tyler Joyner gets out of the jam on 3 pitches, and we'll go to the 5th. Bowie keeps their lead, but Richmond cuts it in half. It's now Bowie 2 and Richmond 1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Move now into the top of the 5th inning as Gray Fenter saw Tyler Joyner come on and replace him, and Joyner got out of the jam. Richmond cut the lead in half, but Bowie still has the lead at 2-1. And Bowie will have 9-1 and 2 due up in this inning. Greg Cullen, then Kyle Stowers, and Adley Rutschman. Big part of this order to the plate. Greg Cullen has been so good recently at getting on base. He struck out his first time up, but he'll face Jelly for the second time today. Here's a pitch, and he hits it in the air to left field. That one is drifting, though, and it gets foul. That now makes it an 0-1 count. Final line for Gray Fenter. He threw 3 2/3 innings. He allowed 1 earned run on 1 hit. He did walk 4 batters, and he struck out 5. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Jelly, and that crosses for strike 2. The Baysox right now leading it by just a run, but it's about to be Stowers and Rutschman to the plate. The 0-2 pitch. And Cullen watches a fastball outside, 1-2. Boy, that was close, and Cullen laid off of it. Surprised he took a pitch that close, but it was outside anyway. And it's 1-2. Top of the 5th. Cullen in a 1-2 count. The pitch and a breaking ball. Wow, that was even closer. And it's again ball 2. Now the home plate camera is a little bit off to the right side, so can't exactly see straight away. That pitch probably maybe an inch or 2 off the plate away. Good call by the home plate umpire. Here's the 2-2. And Cullen lines it down the left field line. It's drifting, but it goes foul. Down into the Bowie bullpen. See some new additions onto this Bowie pitching staff. Drew Rahm called up from High A Aberdeen. He'll get the start on Saturday afternoon. Grayson Rodriguez will pitch on Friday. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball missing up and in. 3-2. Then Sunday's starter is still yet to be announced. Blaine Knight was on the temporary inactive list. Have to wonder if maybe that was his spot. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's down the left field line. That one is drifting and again foul into the Bowie bullpen. Well, the Bowie relievers needed a ball to warm up with. Now they have 2 from Greg Cullen. Three balls and 2 strikes. Cullen waiting the pitch, and it's hit in the air again, down to the same spot in left field. So we'll do the payoff pitch again. Cullen trying to see double-digit pitches in this at-bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes, the pitch. And Cullen fouls it off again. Wow, what a battle here between Greg Cullen and Sean Jelly. It stays 3-2. This about to be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He has fouled off 3 straight. The 3-2 pitch. And Cullen hits it in the air, left field. Should be playable, though, at third base for VR, and in foul territory, he comes out and makes the catch. And that is out number 1. So Cullen, who is riding a 6-game hitting streak right now, has been retired his first 2 times up. And to the plate, it'll be Kyle Stowers. Stowers with a couple of singles today. He singled in the first inning, and he singled in the 3rd inning. But he came around to score in that 3rd inning. He was on base when Richmond hit his team-leading 16th home run. First pitch to Stowers, kicks up some dirt. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground, right side. That rolls foul. Richmond is 6th in the AA Northeast League with those 16 home runs. Mark Vientos has 18. Taylor Snyder, called up to AAA, has 18. Eliuris Montero with 18. Mason Martin and Altoona with 19. 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, and it's strike 2. One pitch, or 1-2 pitch rather, with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Bowie leading this game 2-1. Now Stowers steps out, takes time. Stowers 2 for 2, trying to stay perfect. The 1-2 pitch. And that's in the dirt in front of the plate, 2-2. Adley Rutschman waiting. He'll come to the plate in this inning. Rutschman playing first base today. We've seen Rutschman's numbers a little better when he's in the field versus when he's behind the plate. The 2-2 pitch, that dives down in the dirt. The count runs full. But the sample size as a catcher is much bigger than what it is as a first baseman or as a designated hitter. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Stowers, hit in the air to left center field, and it gets down in front of the left fielder, or make it the center fielder, Luis Basabe. Kyle Stowers on with a 1-out single, and he's now 3 for his first 3 in this game. And it'll be Adley Rutschman with 1 out in the top of the 5th, Bowie leading 2-1. But I mentioned that Kyle Stowers and Adley Rutschman right now hitting back-to-back, with Rutschman hitting so well right now. 1 for 2 today with the home run. Here's the pitch, and Rutschman grounds it to the right side to the second baseman, Torres. They lift a short for 1 onto first for 2. A 4-6-3 double play, and that ends the inning. So Bowie puts a runner on again with a Kyle Stowers single, but the inning is over on a Richmond double play. We're halfway home from Richmond, and it's the Flying Squirrels who trail it by 1. It's Bowie 2, Richmond 1, into the bottom of the 5th on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students,
The Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back here, Jacob Hayward leading off. He takes the first pitch for a ball, and now Tyler Joyner comes back to even the count at a ball and a strike. The score is 2-1 Bowie in the bottom of the fifth inning. Tyler Joyner got Sandro Fabian to fly out to center to end the fourth inning, with Richmond threatening to tie the game. The 1-1 pitch, grounded foul down the left field line. And it's 1-2. Jacob Hayward flew out to center field his first time up. Now back up to the plate here in this fifth inning. Richmond with just the one hit. It was the Vince Fernandez RBI double in the fourth. A 1-2 pitch from Tyler Joyner to Jacob Hayward. Here it goes, and it's a breaking ball outside. Tyler Joyner has been called up to Norfolk twice this season, once at the end of June and then once over the last week and a half before making his return here on Tuesday to the Baysox. This is his first appearance back with the team. The 2-2 hit in the air left field. This is playable though in foul territory, and it's going over to the seats, but now it just bounces into one of the first couple of rows, and that is just a long strike. Caden Grenier showing his glove to the home plate umpire after he caught that ball off a ricochet, trying to say, hey, look, I still made the catch. But it had bounced off a seat, and the count stays 2-2. Jacob Hayward waiting, the pitch, and a swing and a fly ball in the air, shallow left field. Out from short goes Caden Grenier. Now in from left is Kyle Stowers, and he easily makes the catch for out number one. So Tyler Joyner, after getting a fly out to end the fourth inning when he came on with 2 men in scoring position and 2 out, has retired the first 2 batters he's faced, and the lineup goes back to the top for Simon Whiteman. Then it'll be Brian Torres. But the problem for Richmond this season has been hitting with runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch, and that's called for a strike on the inner edge of the plate. And again, you see it come to fruition in that fourth inning. Richmond has struggled mightily hitting with runners in scoring position. The pitch, and it's hit in the air to left center field. Johnny Reiser going back for it from center. This one's going all the way to the wall, and it bounces right at the base of the wall. Reiser picks it up, fires it back into Grenier at short. Around first to second goes Whiteman. He's in there safely, and it's a one-out double for Simon Whiteman. He's on for the second time today. He walked his last time up. He struck out his first time up. And it'll be Brian Torres batting with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. But now with a runner in scoring position, you talk about it. In Richmond's current 6-game losing streak, the Flying Squirrels have hit just .098. That's 5 for 51 with runners in scoring position, and they have left 56 runners on base. Here's the pitch, and it's a shallow looping fly ball into center field. It's coming on, and it drops down in front of Doran Turchin, who was coming in from right center. Over to third base goes Simon Whiteman. He had to wait up for that one to see if Turchin would make the catch. That ball got just into shallow right center field. Into first safely goes Brian Torres, and it's back-to-back hits for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Simon Whiteman could have scored easily on that play if he had seen it the whole time going to get down, but Turchin came on and trying to make a diving catch at that ball. And instead, there are runners on the corners with one out in the bottom of the 5th inning. At the plate, it's David VR. The pitch, and it's low and away. A ball and no strikes. Bowie right now playing in their 72nd game of the year. Bowie on pace to play all 120. Check back to first. In there in time is Brian Torres. Bowie's had a couple of rainouts, but one will be made up in Harrisburg. And then there will be a doubleheader here against Altoona at Prince George's Stadium. 1-0 pitch and a fastball crosses, strike one. This game being played down remotely in Richmond, Virginia, broadcasting remotely here from Prince George's Stadium. 1 ball and 1 strike, bottom of the 5th inning. Simon Whiteman on third, Brian Torres on first. The pitch, and it's fouled over to the right side. So Joyner works ahead, 1-2. Joyner was on the opening day roster of this Baysox team. Now the 1-2 pitch, and it's low and away in the dirt, 2-2. Bowie is allowed, or really any minor league team is allowed 28 active players. But Bowie right now only with 25 active. They have 14 pitchers, 2 catchers, 5 infielders, and 4 outfielders. 2-2 pitch. And it's a line drive into center field. Johnny Reiser coming on, and he slides, and he doesn't make the catch. In and out of his glove. Simon Whiteman comes in and scores, and we are tied at 2. It was a tough play for Reiser as he was running on and coming in to make the catch, but he slid down to his knees. It went into his glove, and it popped back out, diving face first straight into the ball on a line drive hit right to him. But he can't make the catch, and we are tied at 2 runs apiece. We'll see how they score that one. I would assume, I mean, that cannot be an error. That has to be a single for VR, and it is. That is a single for David VR. But it's an RBI single for him. Brian Torres up to second base. And Frankie Tostado to the plate. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, and it's a new ball game. Tied at 2. One away. Joyner waiting. The pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed. Tostado today 0 for 1 with a walk. Luis Basabe waiting on deck. And then Vince Fernandez. Tostado just came to the plate in the 4th inning. He's back up again for the 2nd time in as many innings. The 0-1, and he lines it foul to the Bowie dugout, and it's 0-2. Joyner got a quick out in this inning. But since then, Whiteman with a double, run scored, Torres with the single, and then David VR with a single. No balls and 2 strikes to Frankie Tostado, who has 9 home runs this year, hitting .271. The pitch, outside with a fastball. Bowie trying to take a 2-0 lead in this series. Richmond trying to even it at a game apiece. The 1-2, low and outside. The runners were running on the pitch. Into third goes Torres, into second goes VR. It's a double steal, and now Richmond has 2 runners in scoring position. Can Bowie keep that theme running from Richmond with their lackluster performance with runners in scoring position, or can Richmond finally get the clutch hit that they've needed? Tostano in a 2-2 count. The pitch. A swing and a line drive right back to Joyner. He can't throw for a double play, but he snagged it for at least the 1 out, and there are 2 away in this inning. The infield was playing in. He turned around quickly to try and retire one of the runners if they had began to take aggressive plays off of their bags. But now it's Luis Basabe with 2 outs in this 5th. Bowie 2, Richmond 2. First base is open. Basabe walked and scored his last time up. Struck out his first time up in the 2nd inning. Basabe waiting the pitch. He shows bunt, but pulls it back on a fastball in the dirt. It's 1-0. Well, that would certainly be an interesting decision. If you're going to do that, you have to pull that bunt up a line perfectly. Whether you're pushing it up the third base line or pulling it with you down the first base line. Now the 1-0 pitch, a fastball in there for a called strike 1. Last thing you can do with the runners in scoring position is pop up a bunt. But he didn't keep it on for the 2nd pitch. Now Basabe takes time, steps out. Joyner retoes the rubber. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Game tied at 2. But Richmond threatening with 2 in scoring position. And Joyner and Hudgens are not on the same page. Joyner wants Hudgens to come out and talk. Hudgens will go out to the mound to have a mound visit because Tyler Joyner right now looks completely out of sync with Chris Hudgens. They got to get some things there squared away, especially with a runner on second base. You never want to be giving away your signs with a runner on second. The 1-1 and a fastball swung on and missed. Strike 2. Richmond, the Double-A affiliate of the San Francisco Giants. The Hartford Yard Goats are the only other team with an affiliate that far away. The 1-2 pitch, low and outside, 2-2. Hartford, of course, their parent club, the Colorado Rockies. But the Giants, San Francisco Giants, are in charge of the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Now the 2-2, and it's up and out, ball 3. So Joyner is really struggling now after the double, then a single, then another single. Joyner nearly up to 30 pitches. This about to be number 28. It's just his 7th batter. Big pitch coming. The 3-2, a changeup, swung on and missed, strike 3. He got him. The first strikeout for Tyler Joyner, and it comes in a massive spot. That would have been ball 4, but instead, Luis Basabe chased at it to end the inning. Richmond again fails to get a hit with runners in scoring position, and Bowie will take that 2-run tie. It's now 2-2 instead of falling behind 4-2. So we'll head into the 6th in a new ball game. 2-2 your score on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865. or purchasing online at Baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Into the sixth inning now on the Baysox Baseball Network, and Bowie and Richmond are tied at 2. To the plate, it is Caden Grenier. He looks at the first pitch. It's a strike. Now Jelly coming back with the next pitch, and it's low and outside. Grenier checks his swing, and that is ball 1. Boy, Richmond tied the game in the 5th, but they had a chance to do much more with 2 runners in scoring position. Jelly, after the long layoff, back to the mound. The 1-1 is low and in. 2-1. Sean Jelly working into his 6th inning. Now the 2-1 pitch, and that's in there for strike 2. The Baysox and the Flying Squirrels doing battle. The 2-2 pitch, low and outside. Try to go to a breaking ball, and it bounced. An easy take for Grenier. Counts full. Caden Grenier, Patrick Dorian, Toby Welk in this 6th inning. Johnny Reiser then to follow. It's the 3, 4, and 5 after Richmond grounded into a double play to end that last inning. The 3-2 pitch. And it's a line drive back up the middle, but stationed right there was Brian Torres off the ground. He makes the throw to first, and that is the first out of this 6th inning. So they had Grenier shifted a little bit up the middle. And now it's Patrick Dorian. Dorian walked his first time up to lead off, walked to lead off the 4th. He's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out to short his first time up. The pitch, and it's outside, ball 1. So Dorian, then Toby Welk. Here's the 1-0, and that's in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Johnny Reiser to follow, and Doran Turchin, the 2-0 pitch. And that's outside, ball 3. So can Dorian work another walk? He would overtake Adley Rutschman for the team lead in that category. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. And that's down the middle, strike 1. The 3-1 now. And it's a ground ball to the right side. Torres there again, an underhand flip to first base, and that is out number 2. So quick 2 outs for Sean Jelly here in this 6th inning. He's now up to 94 pitches on the afternoon, so this likely his last inning. And now here is Toby Welk. Sean Jelly into the wind, the delivery, and a swing and a miss from Toby Welk. Went chasing at a pitch, low and away. Now the 0-1 from Jelly, and it breaks down into the dirt, a ball and a strike. Toby Welk today is single in the 4th inning. He struck out swinging in the 2nd. A 1-1 to Welk, and he swings, grounds the ball to the left side. It's shortstop, it's Whiteman. He plants and throws to first, and the inning is over. A quick 1-2-3, top of the 6th inning Likely the end of the line for Sean Jelly, but we'll have to see if maybe they send him out there for the bottom of the order in the 7th. Although he's up around 100 pitches. That was pitch number 97 for Sean Jelly on the afternoon. We'll head now into the bottom of the 6th. Bowie 2, Richmond 2 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Tyler Joyner gets the call here for the bottom of the 6th inning as he goes back out for a second full inning of work, working into his 3rd inning total. And the first pitch to Vince Fernandez is outside for ball 1. He did allow the tying run in the 5th inning, did Joyner. Now the 1-0 pitch, and Fernandez hits it in the air on the infield, right by the mound. On the third base side of the mound, it's Patrick Dorian who comes on and makes the catch just in front of the mound for out number 1. It was a very quick top of the 6th inning. In a 2-2 game, Bowie went down 1, 2, and 3. And now 3 straight batters retired by Tyler Joyner as we work into this bottom of the 6th inning. A 2-2 game, and Richmond still struggling with runners in scoring position. They have left 4 men in scoring position, and they have left a man on base in each of the last 4 innings. Here's the pitch, and it's a ground ball to third, sharply hit. Dorian spinning, throwing to first in time to get Martirano. My, oh my, what a play for the third baseman, Patrick Dorian, on a sharply hit ground ball, ranged over to his left, gloved the ball, spun around, through to first, and that's the 2nd out. 4 straight batters retired now by Joyner, and Sandro Fabian is the batter. Fabian today is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out to center. The pitch and a fastball crosses right by his knees. 4 strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, and it's a foul ball straight back, 0-2. This game started at 12:08 in the afternoon, which means we are just about 2 hours into this one. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bowie and Richmond tied at 2. There is a righty up in the Richmond bullpen. The 0-2 pitch and a curveball misses low and away by the dirt, 1-2. It appeared that was Patrick Ruotolo warming up. Couldn't quite see. Tyler Joyner steps off, now regains the 1-2 pitch, and it's a fastball up and in by the neck of Sandro Fabian. He kind of started to throw his hands at that one, realized it wasn't going to break back down, stayed away from it. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball grounded to third again. Here's Dorian. The throw to first in time. Patrick Dorian makes all 3 plays in the 6th Nobody reaches for either team in the 6th inning. 1, 2, 3 for both. And we'll head to the 7th. Bowie and Richmond tied in a 2-2 game on the Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Richmond does indeed go to the bullpen here to begin this 7th inning. It's Patrick Ruotolo who takes over from Sean Jelly, whose day is done. Bowie scored 2 runs off of Sean Jelly, and they will face Ruotolo. It's not the first time they've seen him this year. We'll get you the final line here quickly on Sean Jelly. Jelly faced 6 innings of work. He allowed 6 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. With 1 walk and 5 strikeouts, Jelly finished with 97 pitches, 58 for strikes. Patrick Ruotolo will face Johnny Reiser, Doran Turchin, and Chris Hudgens in a game that is tied right now 2-2 in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch to Johnny Reiser, and it's a strike on the outer half of the plate with a fastball. Ruotolo with a 2.38 ERA on the season. This is his 24th appearance. He does have 5 saves. He's used to this late inning role. The 0-1 pitch, and it's hit in the air, foul down the left field line. Should be playable, though, for David Villar from third, and he makes the catch in foul territory for out number 1. That's now 5 straight batters retired by Richmond pitching, dating back to that ground ball double play by Adley Rutschman to end the 5th. Doran Turchin now to the plate. Ruotolo has spent his entire entire 2021 season with the Richmond Flying Squirrels. He has a 1-0 record in that 2.38 ERA and just 22 2/3 innings pitched, and now his 24th appearance. Starts off Doran Turchin with a slider for strike 1. He has just 3 walks as opposed to 32 strikeouts, and opponents are hitting 128 against him. The 0-1 pitch, and it's hit in the air right field, but it goes foul, and it's 0-2. So one of the most reliable right-handers for this this Richmond staff. Chris Hudgens to follow, 1 out in the 7th. Who will break through in these final 3 innings? The 0-2 pitch, and it's a fastball called strike 3. Turchin retired on strikes for the 3rd time today. That's the first strikeout for Patrick Ruotolo. And there are 2 outs for Chris Hudgens. Turchin going to the back to the dugout, putting his hands up in the air as if to say, I don't know what more I could have done there with that one. But a fastball getting enough for the outer edge of the plate to be called a strike. Now Chris Hudgens is 0 for 2. He comes to the plate. Bottom of this order today is 0 for 7 with 4 strikeouts. Hudgens 0 for 2 with a grind out and a line out. First pitch to him, low and inside, ball 1 with a slider. Top of the 7th, 2-2 is your score. Down at the Diamond in Richmond, Virginia. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Chris Hudgens behind the plate this afternoon. He was the DH last night. He caught on Sunday. The 1-1 to him. And it's a fastball, center cut, strike 2. But this the 71st, make it 72nd game of the year for the Bowie Baysox. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Wow, what a quick inning from Patrick Ruzzolo. 3 up, 3 down. Bowie has now seen their last 7 batters retired. Richmond will have 9, 1, and 2 due up in the bottom half of this 7th inning, but it's time to stretch as the fans in Richmond in this day game get up and sing the 7th inning stretch. We'll see if Tyler Joyner comes back out to the mound for his 3rd full inning of work, or if they decide to go to the bullpen again after this break in a tie game on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June, and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
From one Tyler to the next Tyler. Tyler Irwin now pitching in for the Baysox, a left-handed reliever, taking over from Tyler Joyner, who threw 2 1/3 innings. He allowed 1 run, it was earned, on 3 hits with no walks and a strikeout. He threw 36 pitches, 24 for strikes. Here's the first pitch from Irwin to Jacob Hayward, and it's a fastball lined into left field, a base hit. Kyle Stowers there to play it back into the infield, but 1 pitch, 1 single, and that breaks up the consecutive batters retired streak. Just 5. Bowie had set down 5 in a row before that single from Hayward. Now back to the top of the order for Simon Whiteman, then Brian Torres and David Villar. Simon Whiteman today is 1 for 2, does have a walk in the 3rd inning, and a double and a run scored in the 5th. He struck out his first time up in the 1st. Led off this Richmond day with a strikeout swinging. He shows bunt and pulls it back with a fastball low and in. A ball and no strikes. Brian Torres waits on deck, then David Villar. Frankie Tostano, the cleanup hitter, down there if the inning gets to that point. A ball and no strikes. Irwin, the left-handed reliever, comes set the pitch, and it's a ground ball up the middle, through and into center field. Past Caden Grenier at shortstop, who was trying to play up the middle, but it's back-to-back singles for Richmond to lead off this seventh inning, as they see a tie game at 2 try and be untied. Brian Torres singled in the 5th inning. Tyler Irwin struggling a little bit here to start off his outing. Irwin and the Baysox in a tie game. Irwin with a 4.91 ERA on the season. Brian Torres to the plate, waiting on the first pitch. Left-handed hitting second baseman. Irwin coming set out of the stretch. The pitch, he shows bunt, and he bunts it foul up the third base line. Kind of popped it up a little bit that you thought maybe if it got high enough and Patrick Dorian was playing in, he might be able to make the catch, but it just landed foul. And it counts 0-1. Irwin making his 25th appearance of the season. He also was on this Bowie opening day roster. The 0-1, he shows bunt again, and he pops it up again down the third base side, diving, and Hudgens can't make the catch. And it's 0-2. Now the question is, if you're Torres and the Flying Squirrels, do you keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes? Torres has not shown much of ability in that first 2 pitches of that at-bat to try and get a bunt down. Do they keep it on, or does he try and swing away in an 0-2 count? He's 1 for 3 today. He stole third his last time up, but was stranded there. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball into left field, but now dropping down in front of Kyle Stowers. Coming around third to score is Hayward, and he'll be safe at the plate as Richmond takes the lead 3-2. That ball off the bat looked to be a little more playable into left field than it turned out to be. Simon Whiteman goes up to second, but Jacob Hayward scores 3 consecutive singles to lead off this 7th inning for Richmond. And it's a 3-2 Richmond lead. The only runs for Bowie today came on Adley Rutschman's 16th home run of the season. A 2-run shot back earlier in this game. Here's the pitch to David Villar, and it's low and in. Irwin starts him off with a fastball, a ball, and no strikes. So now all of a sudden, Bowie down to their last 6 outs to now have to try and tie this game. But Richmond still threatening with nobody out. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. The biggest struggle for Richmond over this 6-game losing streak that they're on has been hitting with runners in scoring position. But they are trying to snap that today. A hit there with a runner at second base on the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from David Villar. The count is 1-2. Villar singled in the 5th, but he struck out looking in the 4th. Also flew out to center in the 1st. He's 1 for 3 today. One ball and 2 strikes from Irwin to Villar. The pitch, and it's a little low. It looked like he went to the slider there. Hudgens doing a good job to keep it in front of him. Jose Marte is down in the bullpen. I think we have another Felix Bautista situation with Jose Marte, because they have him listed at 6'3", 180 pounds. I would venture a guess to say that is not his accurate size and weight. The 2-2 pitch up and inside. 3-2. I mean, originally Felix Bautista He was listed at 6'5", like 190 pounds or something like that. And I went down and asked him, I said, is this correct? And he said, no, 6'7", 270. I said, yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense. So that is what Batista is listed at now. 26-year-old righty, saw him last night. The 3-2 pitch, hit in the air, foul behind the plate. I loved Bautista's outing last night. I thought it was tough. He came out there in the 9th inning. He pitched the last 2 innings, but in the 9th inning, he walked the bases loaded, and with 2 outs, there was a discussion whether they should leave him in the game. Do you take him out? But they left him in, and he got a strikeout to end the game. That shows guts. That's toughness. It's good resiliency from Bautista. Big pitch coming here. The 3-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. Would have been ball 4, and that would have loaded the bases. But that's a big first out in this 7th inning from Tyler Irwin. And it leaves 2 runners still on base. But David Villar down on strikes. That's the 7th strikeout for this Baysox pitching staff today. And Bowie finding themselves trailing right now, 3-2, trying to keep it at just the 1 run. The pitch, and it's a fastball down the middle to Frankie Tostado for a called strike 1. Bowie will have Greg Cullen, then Kyle Stowers and Adley Rutschman up in the 8th. Big boys will bat at least one more time. The 0-1 to Frankie Tostado. Low and in by his feet, 1-1. Tostado today is 0 for 2 with a walk. Flew out to left, lined out to first. Or excuse me, lined out back to the pitcher, Tyler Joyner. Tostado, a very open stance, the 1-1, and it's grounded to the right side. Playable at first for Rutschman. They go to short for 1. Grenier back to first. Not in time. Now Irwin, the throw to the plate, and they have the runner in a pickle. The throw to third, now back to the catcher, Hudgens. Now back to third. Here's Grenier going to try to apply the tag, and they got him. An inning-ending double play in an orthodox manner. Wow, what a catastrophic mistake for Simon Whiteman, trying to take home on what he thought was going to be a double play. He was running home. Bowie did not get the out coming back to first. The ground ball from Tostado went to first. Rutschman went to second. Grenier threw it back to first where Irwin was covering the bag. Irwin, a heads-up play to throw home as Whiteman was caught halfway between third and home, and they got him out in the rundown. So now we head to the 8th. Bowie trails it 3-2, but they get out of the jam, and we'll be back after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Jose Marte is the new pitcher for this Richmond team, facing 9-1-2 in this Bowie order. I'm a little surprised, frankly, that they go with Marte instead of Ruzzolo, who was so effective in that 7th. A quick 1-2-3 inning. First pitch from Marte, low and in, and it's a ball and no strikes. Now Marte with a 3.74 ERA. That's not bad, but it is a touch higher than Patrick Ruzzolo's. Here's the 1-0 to Cullen, and it's a ground ball right side. There on it is Tostado at first. The underhand flip to a covering Marte, and that is out number 1. But Patrick Ruzzolo mowed through Reiser, Turchin, and Hudgens in that 7th inning. A pop out and 2 strikeouts. And Patrick Ruzzolo, his final line for this afternoon. He finishes having thrown just the 1 inning, did not allow a run or a hit, did not walk a batter, and he struck out 2. Ruzzolo only threw in that inning 9 pitches, and 8 of them were for strikes. It's Kyle Stowers to the plate. First pitch from Marte, in there for a called strike. Stowers today is 3 for 3. 3 base knocks, 3 singles. The 0-1, Stowers lays off, and it's up and in with a slider. 3 good pieces of hitting. Not trying to do too much, just slapping at the baseball. Now the 1-1 delivery, and he swings over the top of that one. 1-2. 1 out in the top of the 8th. Bowie trailing 3-2 right now. A 1-2 pitch, and it's in by the feet of Kyle Stowers, and the count's even at 2. Adley Rutschman waiting. Bowie needs a run. Can they get it? We'll have to see. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kyle Stowers waiting. The 2-2 pitch. And it's low and in again with a slider from Marte. And the count goes full. Marte making his 24th appearance of the season. But that's split between time with High A Eugene and his time here with Richmond. He made 5 appearances with Eugene before being promoted to Richmond. The 3-2, and it bounces low and in, ball 4, which means Kyle Stowers has now been on base every time up today, and it puts a man on base for Adley Rutschman. Boy, can Rutschman do it again? Can he be the hero again? In the 8th inning, can he do it? Rutschman with a 2-run home run in the 3rd to put Bowie in front 2-0. His 16th home run of the season. Here's the pitch. And a fastball is in there for a called strike 1. Rutschman a strikeout looking in the 1st inning, then he rolled over a double play ball in the 5th. He's 1 for 3 today, but he's responsible for both Bowie runs. The 0-1, and Rutschman takes a slider 0-2. He's hitting from the left side against the right-handed throwing Jose Marte. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch, and it's in the dirt. 1-2. Looked like he might have gone back to the slider there. Rutschman's power numbers have greatly increased here as of late. Today is now his 12th multi-RBI game of the season. We'll see if he can maybe add on a couple more runs driven in. The 1-2 pitch to Rutschman. And it's a line drive right back to the shortstop Wiseman. He throws back to first, and Whiteman turns the double play. Wow, a tough one there as Kyle Stowers got well off of first base. A hard hit ball by Richmond. He hit it back up the middle. Stowers might have thought it was going to get through into center field, but Whiteman cut it off, made the catch, threw back to first, and he got him a double play. So the inning is over. And with that, we head to the bottom of the 8th. Bowie will have 3 outs in the 9th to try and tie the game, but they still have to work through this bottom of the 8th. We'll be back after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Tim Naughton is the new pitcher in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Bowie Baysox. He'll be facing Luis Basabe, Vince Fernandez, and Brandon Martirano. 5, 6, and 7 in this Richmond order. And Naughton takes over from Tyler Irwin. A 3-2 game that Richmond leads. First pitch from Tim Naughton, and it's in the dirt, ball 1. Tyler Irwin throwing 1 inning. He allowed 1 earned run on 3 hits with no walks and a strikeout. All 4 walks in the game today for Bowie have been issued by Gray Fenter. Now the 1-0 pitch from Naughton, and it's a fastball low and in by the knees of Basabe. And it counts 2-0. Basabe today 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Tim Naughton a 6.57 ERA on the year. But that ERA does not really tell the story of his 2021 season. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball. It's 2-1. Tim Naughton in the month of May had a 3.72 ERA. But in the month of June, in 7 appearances, Naughton had a 15.75 ERA. Here's the 2-1, and a fastball low and in makes it 3-1. He had a very rough month of June. He had an 0-2 record. He only threw 8 innings, and he allowed 14 earned runs. But you contrast that with his month of July. Here's the 3-1, and it's up and in, ball 4 with a what looked to be slider there. It's a leadoff base runner for Richmond here in this bottom of the 8th. And in the month of July, in 7 innings, today this being his 7th appearance in July, he has only allowed 1 hit, and he has not allowed a run, much less an earned run. He has not allowed a run with 4 walks and 6 strikeouts, and he has a 2-0 record. Tim Naughton in July has been superb, and we'll see if he can keep it at just the 1 Richmond lead right now. Check back to first, and there in time is Basabe. Short lead off of first for him. Now the pitch in to Vince Fernandez, and it's in by his feet in the dirt, 1-0. Naughton a little wild here to start. 5 of his first 6 pitches have been out of the zone. The only one in the zone was a center cut fastball that Basabe swung through and missed. A 3-2 Richmond lead right now in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 1-0 hit in the air, left center field. This will get down in front of Johnny Reiser, and it bounces just to the top of his head. He knocks it down, going second to third on the play is Basabe. We'll have to see how they score that one. That was a bizarre play. It bounced right around his feet, and it looked like it might bounce over his head, but he got just the tip of his glove on it, did Reiser, and he knocked it straight up in the air to at least keep it in front of him. Otherwise, that could have been an inside the park home run. But instead now there are runners on the corners. We'll see how they score that, if they give Reiser just a play on that ball or if it's an error to allow him to get to third. I can't imagine they would give him an error. But he did take kind of an awkward route at that ball. They don't give him an error. They just say he went first to third on the hit, which is, I think, the smart decision there. But now runners on the corners against Naughton with nobody out. And Brandon Martirano, the batter, the ground ball to third. In and out of the glove of Dorian. He knocks it down, but he can't make the play. He can't pick it up and make the throw. Basabe in to score. And it's now Richmond 4 and Bowie 2. Over to second base goes Fernandez. On to first goes Martirano. First pitch swinging. They give Martirano a single there on the infield. Bowie still with no errors in the game. Richmond 4 runs on 9 hits without an error. Bowie 2 runs on 6 hits without an error. Now it's Sandro Fabian, and he takes a pitch down the middle for strike one. Fabian today is 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs to third. Fly out to center. Jacob Hayward will bat next, barring a triple play. The 0-1 pitch, and a line drive right to second. There on it is Cullen. He tries to tag second, but it's not in time. He was looking for a double play, but Fernandez was back in there safely. And you talk about a triple play, and granted, that would have been how Bowie would have needed to get out of that inning without Jacob Hayward coming to the plate. But Bowie has not seen a triple play in the team, I don't want to say in team history, but in quite a long, long time. The last Baysox triple play was over 21 years ago. It was on June 29th, 2000 against Harrisburg. Now to the plate, it's Jacob Hayward, and the first pitch is down low. A ball and no strikes. So whenever the Baysox turn a triple play again, it'll be the first time in over 2 decades. Think about where the world was in 2000. The last time the Baysox turned a triple play. The 1-0, and that one breaks into the zone, strike one. It's been a long time. Hayward today is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. The 1-1 pitch, a check swing, but the home plate umpire says he went around. 1-2, that pitch was in the dirt. Hayward is frustrated. He wanted the home plate umpire to appeal down to first on that decision, but the home plate umpire checked it and he made the call himself. So the count is 1-2 on Hayward. Flew out to center in the third, flew out to left in the fifth. Now the 1-2 pitch to the Flying Squirrels left fielder. Tim Naughton coming set, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul ball straight back. Scares the crowd behind the plate. Stays 1-2. Runner at second is Fernandez. At first it's Martirano. Simon Whiteman will come up next. One ball and 2 strikes from Tim Naughton to Jacob Hayward. Here comes the pitch, and it bends in the dirt. Hudgens blocks it there, 2-2. That was the first earned run for Tim Naughton in the month of July. He's had a great month so far, trying to close it out strong. This could be the last time we see him in July. Two balls and two strikes, the pitch. And that bends, just low and in. Didn't miss by much, and the count runs full. There is nowhere to put him. First and second are occupied. Third base is open, but the last thing you want to do with the top of the lineup coming up is walk the bases loaded. Got to throw a quality strike here if you're Tim Naughton. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch in the dirt, ball 4. He was looking to get Jacob Hayward to chase at that one, but he walks Hayward to load the bases. And Simon Whiteman will come to the plate. Whiteman today is 2 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. He has a single, a double, that walk, and a strikeout. But a massive spot for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. There's a meeting on the mound. This is huge. Can Bowie get out of this inning? Or does Richmond lay the hurt on a little farther? Top of the order is up. Meeting is adjourned. Tim Naughton, a right-hander, peers in for the sign. Looks back at second, now the pitch, and it's in the dirt again. 1-0, and he falls behind Simon Whiteman. There really is nowhere now to put Whiteman, but the base is loaded. You got to keep this game manageable. If you're Bowie, give yourself a shot in the 9th. Keep this lead at just the 2 runs. 1-0 delivery. And a fastball is hit in the air down the right field line, but foul. Counts even at 1. The last thing Bowie needs is to put more work on themselves for the 9th inning than they need to. But Richmond is threatening with the bases loaded and just 1 out. Tim Naughton coming set. Now the pitch. And a fastball draws Hudgens out of the crouch. Had to lean over and get that one. It's 2-1. Falling behind these hitters, giving them something to hit. The 2-1 pitch and a fastball called for a strike just by the knees of Simon Whiteman. Whiteman was thrown out in the 7th inning in the last inning in a pickle between third and home. That was to end the inning. 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. He chased ball 3 low and away. Tim Naughton got him to chase a slider down by the dirt. That's out number 2 and strikeout number 1 for Tim Naughton, trying to limit the damage to just the 1 run in this inning. Wow, what a pitch from Tim Naughton. The guts to throw that with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Brian Torres, and it's a fastball up. Torres today is 2 for 4, a couple of singles. Hasn't scored. Richmond's biggest struggle lately has been hitting with runners in scoring position, and they have the bases loaded now. Here's the pitch, and it's up and out, ball 2. Richmond left the bases loaded twice last night. They also Left 2 men in scoring position one other time. Two and 0 the count. The pitch and a fastball low and in makes it 3-0. And now Tim Naughton is going to have to bear down and lay in a fastball. It's a 3-0 count. You cannot walk in a run. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Richmond leading by 2. The bases loaded. Brian Torres waits on a 3-0, and it's a center cut fastball to make it 3-1. Frankly, I'm a little surprised that he didn't have a green light there in a 3-0 count with the bases loaded when you know what you're going to get. But at the same time, Naughton has not shown much of an ability to command the zone so far in this outing. Now the 3-1, and it's inside ball 4. He walks in a run, and it's now Richmond 5 and Bowie 2. It missed too far inside. Vince Fernandez trots in across the plate. Up to third goes Martirano. Up to second goes Jacob Hayward. Brian Torres is on for his 3rd consecutive time up. And David Villar is the batter, the 8th batter of this inning. Here's the pitch, and it's low and away. Ball 1. There is a right-hander warming up down in the Bowie bullpen. That is Luis Perez. If Tim Naughton cannot get out of this inning. So the first 2 earned runs in the month of July now in this inning. There's the 1-0 to David Villar, and it's outside 2-0. Boy, Tim Naughton is really struggling to throw strikes right now. Naughton at 29 pitches, only 12 of them for strikes. The 2-0. And that one hit in the air to right field. Playable, though, for Turchin. And there he is circling under to make the catch. The inning's over, but Richmond does plate 2 runs. And we'll head to the 9th. Bowie now needs 3 to try and tie it. And we'll be back after this break for the 9th inning on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BAYSOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, Bowie now into the 9th inning. They're going to need 3 runs, and they're going to have to do it against the right-hander, R.J. Dabovich, who comes on to face 3, 4, and 5 in this Bowie order. R.J. Dabovich, the 4th pitcher of the afternoon for this Richmond team. He'll take over from Jose Marte. Get you the final line here on Marte. He finished this outing having thrown just the 1 inning in that last inning. And he did not allow a run, did not allow a hit. He did walk a batter, and he did not strike anybody out. Marte ended throwing 12 pitches, 6 for strikes. Now it's R.J. Dabovich, who has a 5.84 ERA. He has faced Bowie before. Dabovich making his 24th appearance of the season. This is his first professional season, but he has spent about half his season in both high A and double A. Here's the pitch to Caden Grenier, and it breaks into the zone for strike one. Made 11 appearances with high A Eugene before the promotion to Richmond. Grenier today is 0 for 3. The 0-1 pitch, swinging and a miss at a ball down low, 0-2. Grenier with a couple of ground outs and a line out to second. Owen to the count. Grenier, then Dorian, then Welk in this ninth inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's a called strike three down the middle. Grenier knew it. One little piece of news for you, if you are a minor league baseball fan, which I'm assuming any of you listening are if you're listening to this broadcast. Tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. on CBS's National Morning Show, they will be doing a live shoot here from Prince George's Stadium on a story about the survival of minor league baseball through the pandemic. Here's a pitch to Patrick Dorian, and that's a fastball called for a strike. So if you're an early bird and watching the CBS National News at 7:30 tomorrow morning, it'll be a live report here from Prince George's Stadium as they'll do a story about how baseball has been affected by the coronavirus pandemic and some of the things that people are trying to do to save minor league baseball, and Congress is trying to do especially to save minor league baseball and ensure that it continues into the future. Patrick Dorian showed a bunt, bunts it straight back, and it counts 0-2. So that'll be tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Bowie and Richmond will play tomorrow, again down at the Diamond at 6:35 p.m. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's up and away with a fastball. Kyle Branovich will get the start for the Baysox against Trenton Toplicar for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. It'll be our last remote broadcast of the season. One ball and two strikes. Dorian swings through a fastball. Strike three. So there are two outs now in the ninth inning. Bowie trailing 5-2. The Baysox down to their final out. Toby Welk, their last hope today. Welk is 1 for 3, a strikeout in the second inning, a single in the fourth, a ground out to short in the sixth. R.J. Dabovich coming set. Here's the pitch to him, and it breaks into the zone for strike one. Johnny Reiser would be the next batter if the inning continues. Bowie has won 5 straight games on July 28th. The last time Bowie lost on this date was in 2013. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball down the middle. Dabovich has thrown 9 pitches in this inning, 8 for strikes. 0-2 the count. Toby Welk down to the final strike. Here's the pitch, and it's a swing and a foul ball straight back into the mask of the catcher, Martirano. Messes up his sunglasses a little bit, so the home plate umpire, Emil Jimenez, will go out and give him a second to readjust. Stays 0-2. Toby Welk, a right-handed hitter, a designated hitter today. We've seen him spend a lot of time at first base. Patrick Dorian's got a little time at first base, but they've had to kind of platoon first base since J.C. Escaro was called up. The 0-2 pitch, swinging a fly ball down the right field line. This one is drifting, and that is foul. Toby Welk staying alive, trying to extend this game. Just get on base. Bowie needs base runners. The tying run is in the hole right now. No balls in, 2 strikes to Toby Welk. The pitch, and it's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the game is over. R.J. Dabovich comes in for the 9th inning and strikes out all 3 batters that he faces. A very efficient 9th inning for R.J. Dabovich. He works the 1 inning without a walk, a run, a hit, anything, and the 3 strikeouts. Dabovich threw 12 pitches, 11 of them for strikes. Bowie sees a little bit of momentum from last night get snapped a bit. They are now 42-30 on the season, but Richmond, they finally break their 6-game losing streak. They win for the first time in a week, and they improve to 39-35 on the season. So we will be back for the Baysox post-game show after this. Stick with us. Bowie loses it today by a final score of 5-2. We'll be back after this for the Baysox post-game show.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back now for the Baysox post-game show on the Bowie Baysox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner with you as the Baysox fall today to Richmond 5-2 in a game that started at 12:08 p.m. Richmond 5 runs on 9 hits without an error. They left 10 men on base. Bowie 2 runs on 6 hits without an error. They left 3 men on base. Patrick Ruotolo is the winning pitcher. He improves to 2-0 on the season. Tyler Irwin, he falls to 1-2, taking the loss. And R.J. Dabovich came in for the 9th and earned his 6th save. This game was played in 2 hours and 47 minutes in front of 6,519 people on a Wednesday afternoon down in Richmond at the Diamond. Well, the story of today was frankly that Bowie just didn't have a lot of base runners. The 2 runs for Bowie came off Adley Rutschman's 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, his 16th home run of the season. But Bowie just did not put a ton of men on base. In the 1st inning, Kyle Stowers singled, was left at second. In the 4th inning, Bowie had a walk by Dorian and a single by Toby Welk, but that didn't amount to anything. Those both happened with nobody out, but then Reiser, Turchin, and Hudgens were all retired to end the inning. In the 2nd inning, Johnny Reiser singled but was picked off of first base. In the 5th inning, Stowers singled, but Rutschman grounded into a double play to end the inning. In the 8th inning, Stowers walked, and then Rutschman lined into a double play, and that got them out of the inning. So Bowie only left 3 men on base all afternoon, 2 men in scoring position. Richmond, They scored 5 runs, but still they struggled to score runs with runners in scoring position. They left 10 men on base, including the bases loaded again in the 8th inning. That's now the 3rd time in the first 2 games of this series that Richmond has left the bases loaded. They also left 2 men in scoring position in the 4th and the 5th. Richmond left men on base in 6 of their 8 at-bats today. So that is kind of how today's game ended up. Really not much more else to recap from this game. Fenter, the starter, 3 2/3 innings. He allowed 1 run on a hit with 4 walks and 5 strikeouts on 73 pitches. Both teams threw 4 pitchers. Sean Jelly had a great start for Richmond. He threw 6 innings. He allowed the 2 runs. It was on the home run from Richmond. 6 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts on 97 pitches. But the rest of the way, Patrick Rutolo worked a 1-2-3 7th inning. Jose Marte faced the minimum in the 8th, and RJ Dabovich, he faced the minimum of 1-2-3 9th inning. So the bullpen faced the minimum over the final 9 batters of the games. We'll be back for the final segment of today's show, get you ready for tomorrow's game, and give a little preview of what to expect around the AA Northeast League tonight. Stick with us. We'll be back for the final segment of today's show. The Baysox lose it 5-2 to Richmond. You heard it right here on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Welcome back into the Baysox postgame show. Bowie falls today to Richmond 5-2 as we take a look quickly around the rest of this AA Northeast League and maybe a little bit of what to expect tonight, as Bowie was the only game being played right now in the day. New Hampshire and Portland will face off in a doubleheader. First pitch of that game, the Game 1 first pitch will be at 5 o'clock, both of those games being played in Portland. Harrisburg and Altoona will play at 6:30. Somerset and Reading will play at 7:05. Binghamton and Hartford will play at 7:05. And Erie and Akron will play at 7:05. The game you heard right here, Richmond beating Bowie 5-2. So we take another look quickly around the rest of the Orioles organization. Durham and Norfolk will play again tonight. They'll actually play a doubleheader because they have to make up a game back from July 8th. They'll play 2 games, the first game starting at 5:05. Bowling Green will take on Aberdeen tonight. That's at 7:05 in Aberdeen. And Delmarva will play Fredericksburg down at Fred Nat's Ballpark at 7:05. So that is how tonight's games shake up. And we will be back for Game 3 of this series tomorrow night. I'll have it for you on the Baysox Baseball Network, broadcasting remotely here from Prince George's Stadium. Kyle Branovich will be the starting pitcher, the right-hander, a 2.45 ERA. He'll be facing off against Trenton Toplikar, a 1-5 record with a 5.43 ERA. Branovich has been fantastic for the Baysox since his promotion from Aberdeen. He'll get the start tomorrow. So once again today, The Baysox falling to Richmond 5-2. Richmond snapping their 6-game losing streak. Bowie falls to 42-30 on the season. Richmond improves to 39-35. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday afternoon with me on the air. I really enjoyed bringing it to you, albeit a Baysox loss. It was still a fun afternoon of baseball, and we'll have more games for you the rest of the week. Your final score, Richmond 5, Bowie 2. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everybody, and we'll see you right back here on Thursday evening for Game 3 of this series. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.
Bowie Baysox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Baysox Baseball on the Baysox Baseball Network.